Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Rebecca, and you can see I'm really gross right now because I just got out of the gym. And if you're curious, what I do is I go to 9 Round, which is a 30-minute kickbox fitness HIIT. I absolutely love it. Been doing it for almost 3 years exactly now. And I go like 3 to 5 days a week, just depending on the day. Or I'll do an at-home 9 Round workout that they started when we were in quarantine, and they still have going on. So anyway, I just wanted to share with you today a full day of eating. This is the last week in July, and it's the last week that I am going to be in a calorie deficit until who knows when. So I will share like my full weight loss transformation story sometime later, but basically half of the weight that I lost was within 7 years and the other half was in 7 months. So basically once I really committed to like a realistic lifestyle and way of eating and had like realistic weight loss goals and just became consistent and patient, I was able to be more successful and keep it off. So my original goal, my plan was in February, I was taking March off because you can't be in a calorie deficit forever. It is not good for your hormones or your metabolism. So I did do a reverse diet / diet break / intuitive eating, because I did not just incrementally increase my calories. I just did intuitive eating, more mindful eating, not just eating whatever I wanted, but being mindful about it and just trying to maintain the weight. So I did that in March, and then I was on a calorie deficit in April and May. And then my plan was to take the whole summer off, basically wherever I was at, at the end of May, I was just going to stick with that and pick it back up in September because there's so many festivals and lots of fun things to do in the summer. And my goal in the summer is just to maintain. So anyhow, since all the festivals are canceled and so much stuff is going on, and I'm like, you know what, maybe just in July I'll do a deficit. So just did the deficit this month, and then in August, I'm just going to switch to intuitive eating, and then we'll see where I'm at, if I want to lose any more or if I'm just going to maintain and focus on just healthy habits and working out and stuff. So my first meal of the day is this wonderful Mocha protein smoothie, which I have shared 100 times probably. I'll leave the recipe for you in the description. It is amazing. It just has protein powder, maca root powder, cacao powder, coffee, unsweetened almond milk, and almond butter. And I do drop some peppermint vitality essential oil in there because it's so refreshing and great for your digestion too. So anyway, this is my first meal. I've also had a cup of coffee. Technically, I've had 2 cups of coffee, and I just put a dark chocolate almond milk in there. And then this is my pre-workout, the branched chain amino acids, which are from Young Living. They're just like a natural form of branched chain amino acids, no unhealthy stuff. And it doesn't give you like this crazy jazzed up feeling that makes you like really anxious. It's just like a little bit of energy, but mostly I take it for the branched chain amino acids, just for recovery. So I'm not super sore after my workout. So anyway, that's where I'm starting at today. I got my huge bottle of water too. I drink at least 2 of these a day. And we just got out of the gym. We're going to run a couple errands, then go home and do many more things. And then I'm going to share with you if I have a snack or lunch. And like, seriously, that's gross. I'm sorry. I'm going to make a breakfast casserole. This is actually kind of part of my pantry purge because we are planning a vacation. And I'm trying to eat up everything in our house so nothing goes to waste. And so I'm going to be sharing a what's for dinner pantry purge edition soon. But I'm just going to start with some ghee spray in this casserole dish. And then I just made some potatoes, peppers, onions, and then more of the leftover brisket. And by the way, I'm going to share a brisket recipe video coming soon too. I just do so much with this brisket. But what I have in here is 1 red pepper, half of a red onion, 5 cups of the frozen shredded potatoes. That's what I had left in the freezer. And then 4.5 ounces of the brisket that I did take most of the fat out of. And again, that's all I had left. So I just cooked this up and then seasoned with salt, pepper, garlic, and paprika. So we're going to put this in as the base. Oh man, it's heavy. All right. So this is just going to be my breakfast for the next 4 days. So I had my smoothie already today, and so basically this is like breakfast number 2, if you will. And then I'm just going to slice it up, and then I can reheat this in the air fryer as well throughout the week. So Wednesday we have to take a long drive to do a bioptic renewal for me. And so we're going to be like probably just eating like protein bar and banana for breakfast. So this will get me through today, which is Monday, and then Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, and then Saturday's my birthday. And so I'm going to Starbucks for breakfast. Thank you, baby. So once we have that down, then we are going to throw in some eggs. So this is 4 eggs and about 1/3 cup of unsweetened almond milk. And I literally had 9 eggs, and so Taylor gets 4 of them. Maybe, you know, she'll get 5 of them because one day she's gonna have an omelet that has 2 eggs and ham and cheese. And then the other 3 days, she's gonna have just like ham, eggs, and fruit. And then the other 4 eggs are for this. So basically I'm getting like 1 egg per meal. Okay, so we are going to just put this in here like that. And then we're gonna top it with some cheese. Yep, we've got some organic sharp white cheddar. And I just have 3 ounces of this. I will pop up the macros for you on a per serving basis if you make it exactly like I do. But you can also use ham, sausage, chicken, turkey, whatever you have. And just make sure that when you are putting it into your app that you're using those ingredients so you can be most accurate. And you can use more cheese if you want. But this is around like 315 calories. And I'm not sure how much protein. But I think this is going to be good. And so we're going to bake this at 400 for about 15-20 minutes. Look at that. So this is 15 minutes at 400. I think we could go in for just a few more minutes to get it golden brown. Here we go. Put a little bit more color on it. So this is 400 for 20 minutes. If you wanted to prep this, then freeze it or just put it in the fridge. I would cook it at 350 for longer. So if you cook it from frozen, it will take probably an hour and a half. So even if you do freeze it, I would try to get it out the night before so it does thaw. And if it is not frozen, then it would probably cook at 350 for about 30 to 40 minutes, just depending. So I'm freaking hungry, guys. And it's been like 2.5 hours since I had my smoothie because we ran errands. And I almost lost my credit card, but thank God we have good people in this world, and someone turned it in to the gas station attendant. So I'm gonna let this cool for maybe 10 minutes. I just cleaned the kitchen. I'm gonna probably just go hop in the shower, let this cool, and then I will show you how I prepare it. So I just wanted to share a little tip with you. If you are like super hungry while you're cooking, just try to drink some water or grab like a piece of like fruit or maybe some carrots or something, just like something really small. Because I know what used to like get me is that like I would just could not wait until my dinner was ready, and then I would like eat too much food. And even if it's like healthy food, too many calories or too many calories. So if you are hungry, I would not try to suppress your hunger by like drinking water and like not eating at all. But if you know you're about to eat in 15 minutes and you're just waiting for your food to get done, just try to drink a little bit of water or a piece of fruit, like I said, or some veggies, just something that's not going to obviously like put you over calories and will just like take care of that little like, oh my God, I'm so hungry. Especially for us who like really like to cook. Oh my gosh, you know, we have to eat what we're cooking and taste everything. And so with all that, you can end up getting a little bit more calories. And then also like when you're making food for your child, that's why I love having stuff already prepped for her. And like I'm not making like a lot of stuff for her. And I don't feel like I need to like finish off her breakfast or have, you know, her chips or whatever she's having too. So just thought I would share that with you. So I just got out of the shower and I'm getting ready to eat. It is 2:30 right now. I think I had my smoothie about like 11 or 11:30. So I am honestly starving. So what I typically do is I will like weigh this out to get like the exact portion because I don't always eat the same breakfast every single day. But since I am eating all of this week, I'm just going to cut it into 4 pieces the best that I can. Because as long as I'm eating it throughout the whole week, and say I have a little bigger piece today and a smaller piece tomorrow, it'll still average out for the week. So that's all we really need to worry about. So we're going to divide this up. All right, so I'm just going to take a piece. See if it stays together. Ooh, nice. All right, so this is our breakfast casserole. And this is an awesome breakfast meal prep. I just shared recently 3 breakfast meal prep recipes, so definitely check that out. I'm gonna add this to it, and I'm gonna have a side of pears. We don't have much fresh fruit right now, but we have a few pears left and then a bunch of peaches that we're gonna eat up before we go on vacation. And probably gonna put some hot sauce on there. Oh my gosh, that was so good. Take my towel. Oh my god, that was so good. Like, delicious. Very filling. Definitely a good source of carbohydrates. I'm feeling like, oh, I still want to eat because like I kind of waited a little too long to eat. Usually I have my like breakfast number 2, if you will, about an hour or 2 after my smoothie, especially on a workout day because I'm just absorbing all of that fuel from working out. But I'm just gonna give myself a minute. I think it's going to expand in my belly. I'm gonna wait. If I am still hungry, then I'll get a snack in a little bit. But I just want to tell you how delicious that was. And I hope you're having an awesome day still. And I'll talk to you soon. So I'm getting ready to have lunch. I ended up not getting hungry. I just waited a few minutes and then I was actually satisfied. It's about 2 hours later though. And I'm sorry for this dog barking. He loves to bark. So the other day, Chris picked up like 4 of these salad kits that were on sale. And so I'm going to have half of this for lunch. We also cooked some extra chicken on Saturday night. So I'm going to chop some of that up. And I'm actually going to go ahead and prep a couple salads too for the week. So here it is, the avocado ranch salad kit. Topped with 3 ounces of grilled chicken and then some grape tomatoes. And I know my nails are like atrocious right now. My gels like started peeling off. So I had to peel them off and it just not good. I'm going on Saturday to get them redone. I'm gonna let them breathe a little bit. I think I might just put some like regular polish on them today, but I want them to breathe. Anyway, this is Chris's salad. If I can pick it up, and it's just got the same. That's what is in here. And so yeah, that's his salad for tomorrow, mine for today, and this is lunch. So by the way, I just take the salad kit. So this had 3.5 servings, so I would just enter like 1.75 servings, then add the chicken breast and add the tomatoes into my app to track it. I'm gonna have some kombucha. This is this brand here. I also really like the gingerberry and I like the watermelon, but the watermelon doesn't come in this big container. And it's the last of it. I'm gonna have this snack time. So we're getting ready to go to gymnastics and I am prepping the quinoa right now. So I just have this like boiling bag quinoa. I'm gonna make that so when we get back, I can just make the sauce and air fry the meatballs. But for right now, I just want like a little treat, crunchy snack. So we have these little cinnamon graham sticks. And I'm gonna have just half of a serving. So 5 cookies for 65 calories. And I'll get a fiber and a protein. This is what they look like. I've never had these before. I honestly did not mean to get these like stick kind when I bought them. So we'll see. Dinner time, and I have 4 chicken mozzarella meatballs. I get those from Sam's. Then we had 1 bag of quinoa left, so I just cooked that up with some tomato sauce. And I also have some green beans, and I will have a pantry purge edition of what's for dinner coming up soon, so stay tuned for that and you can see how I made the sauce and the green bean and the chicken. That dinner was so good. Like, surprisingly, anytime I think about having like tomato sauce or marinara sauce, I'm like, noodles, spaghetti, ravioli. So it's kind of weird to have it with quinoa. But listen, that's what we had and that's why we ate it. And it was actually really good. Chris is not a huge fan of quinoa. And he said, if you cover it in sauce, I guess I'll eat it. I'm like, okay. But I'm going to finish the night with a little halo top. This is the mint chip. Now listen, I eat real ice cream. In fact, I love eating real ice cream. And I've been able to eat real ice cream and lose weight. But when Chris was at the store the other day, he picked up a couple of different options of these. Because we were thinking about having them on Saturday, which was the day that I was going to have some Jameson. And so I typically don't have treats and alcohol because it takes up too many calories. And I want to make sure that I get enough nutrition and not just have like all of my food be, like all of my calories be junk basically. But this has 110 calories for 1 serving, which is 2/3 of a cup. It's actually 1/3 of this container. So if you did want to eat this whole thing, which I don't recommend, it would be 330 calories. And I personally don't like still like to get full, or how do I say, I don't want to get stuffed. So I don't want to overeat just because it's lower calorie. I want to be able to just like enjoy it and have like a little sweet treat at the end of the night. I'm gonna get myself a serving of this. Actually, it's gonna be a whole cup, 1.5 servings technically, right? Yeah, because it's 2/3 of a cup. I'm gonna get another third cup. And I'm just gonna give myself a cup of ice cream in a bowl, and it's gonna be delicious. I'm just sitting here with my Dexter. Oh, Dexter boy, can you see this big dog? Can hardly see, he's so big. We took him to the vet this week, and he's 104 pounds. He's a big boy. But I just finished the ice cream. It is so good. Tell me, what is your favorite ice cream? Mint chocolate chip is my jam. Aglameses is the best. They have like these huge chunks of chocolate, and that mint, it is so pungent. I freaking love it so much. I'll even put the mint, like I said, in my smoothies. But that Halo chocolate's pretty good. Very light, you know. So great end for my evening. But I just want to thank you so much for watching this video today, and I hope you got some good ideas. I hope your journey is going well. Tell me how you're doing. I'd love to hear how you're doing. If you're having any struggles, if you're having any successes, just tell me it all, girl. I want to know. Go and do something good for yourself. I hope you take time out for yourself and do things for yourself, like working out or taking a walk, just journaling, petting your dog on the couch. But I hope you have an awesome day, and I hope to see you next time. So please subscribe if you want to stick around, and I'll see you later. Bye.